Welcome, kindred spirits, to a place of positivity, passion, and purpose. Welcome aboard, as we set sail on a journey through Shannon Stewart baseball. Shannon Harold Stewart, born February 25, 1974, is an American former professional baseball outfielder with the Toronto Blue Jays, Minnesota Twins, and Oakland Athletics of Major League Baseball. In the next segment, we'll be exploring early life and its implications for our subject matter. Stewart was born in Cincinnati and attended Miami Southridge High School in South Miami Heights, Florida. He played baseball and football and ran track at Miami Southridge. He was recruited by Bobby Bone to play football at Florida State as a defensive back. He was named to the 1992 American Baseball Coaches Association Rawlings High School All-America second team. His number would later be retired by the baseball team at Miami Southridge. Moving on to the next segment, we have Toronto Blue Jays. Stewart was drafted by the Toronto Blue Jays in the 19th pick of the 1992 MLB draft as compensation for the Los Angeles Dodgers signing Tom Cadiotti. He made his major league debut on September 2, 1995 against the Chicago White Sox. Stewart fluctuated between the majors and minors over the next several seasons, eventually finding a place in the everyday Blue Jay lineup by the end of 1997. In his first full season with the Blue Jays in 1998, he hit, belting 12 home runs and driving in 55 runs. During that season, he stole 51 bases, a career high. Playing alongside superstars Jose Canseco, Roger Clemens, and Carlos Delgado that year, Stewart became a catalyst at the top of the Toronto lineup, providing speed and base-stealing ability, as well as some power and clutch hitting. In every season from 1999 to 2002, Stewart batted or higher and scored over 100 runs. He also showed some unexpected power, hitting a career-high 21 home runs in 2000. Stewart spent parts of 8 seasons with Toronto before he was dealt to the Minnesota Twins for Bobby Kearty in mid-2003. Stewart played in 855 games with Toronto, batting with 218 doubles, 73 home runs, and 163 stolen bases. Brace yourself for a captivating discussion on Minnesota Twins as we explore its nuances and implications. Stewart was traded, along with the balance of his salary, on July 16, 2003, to the Minnesota Twins for Bobby Kearty. Following that off-season, the Blue Jays would trade Kearty for Ted Lilly. Stewart performed well for the Twins in the pennant race with the Chicago White Sox, batting with 6 home runs and 38 RBI in 65 games with Minnesota, along with an on-base percentage of. The Twins won the American League Central Division title that year, but lost to the New York Yankees in 4 games in the American League Division Series. Despite his team's loss, Stewart batted with an on-base percentage in that series. That year, Stewart finished 4th in American League MVP voting. Prepare yourself for an eye-opening discussion on Oakland athletics in the upcoming portion of this video. On February 7, 2007, Stewart and the Oakland Athletics agreed to a 1-year deal worth $1 million with a possible extra $1.50 million more in incentives based on playing time. On June 7, 2007, Stewart broke up Curt Schilling's bid for a no-hitter with a 2-out, bases-empty single in the bottom of the 9th inning. Stewart finished his 1 season with the Athletics hitting with 12 home runs and 48 RBI in 146 games. Let's transition to Toronto Blue Jays' second stint and uncover its significance. Toronto Blue Jays' second stint. The Toronto Blue Jays signed Stewart to a minor league deal on February 24, 2008, and gave their former first-round pick an invitation to spring training. Stewart ended up being chosen by the Jays to take over left field in a platoon with Matt Stairs, over fan favorite Reed Johnson, who was released by the team. On March 30, the Blue Jays purchased Stewart's contract from AAA Syracuse. He was released by the Blue Jays on August 11. As we move forward, let's uncover the untold stories and fascinating intricacies of injuries. After his stellar 2003 season, Stewart suffered from plantar fasciitis problems in both feet, limiting him to 92 games in 2004 and only 44 in 2006. While playing football in high school, Stewart suffered an injury to his shoulder, thus weakening his throwing ability. Because his arm is not as strong as it once was, he has sometimes been considered a liability in the field. Opposing base runners frequently take bases they might not take if another fielder were playing his position. As we progress through this video, let's now turn our gaze towards accomplishments. Finished 4th in American League MVP voting 2003, 3rd in the American League in steals 1998, 51 steals, 4th in the American League in steals 1999, 37 steals. In the next portion, we'll be immersing ourselves in the realm of career statistics and examining its broader implications. In 1,386 games over 14 seasons, Stewart posted a batting average 1653 for 5,574 with 853 runs, 315 doubles, 41 triples, 115 home runs, 580 RBI, 196 stolen bases, 504 bases on balls, on base percentage and slugging percentage. He finished his career with a fielding percentage playing at all three outfield positions. In 8 postseason games, he hit 10 for 35 with 2 RBI. Have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future videos? Let me know in the comments.